Chapter 5. The Missing Kids. Inspector Thomson had always been a man of habits, not the fussy kind. Not the sort who lined up his boots or polished his buttons twice a day, but the kind who noticed things. Things other people missed, things other people did not want to see, kept records, not just the official ones in the station ledger, but his own private notes, a battered leather notebook tucked inside his coat, pages thick with names, dates, and scribbles only he could decipher. Over the years, he'd written down everyone who passed through Washington, travelers, laborers, families stopping for the night on their way north, kids who played out on the streets, kids who did not. He knew everyone, and everyone knew him. That was why the pattern bothered him so much. It hadn't started all at once, it never does. First a lad from Concord who didn't come home after helping his uncle on the allotments, and a girl from Blackfell who vanished on her way back from the shop, a 16-year-old from Usworth who had been seen playing near the old railway line and never seen again. At first folk blamed the usual things, runaways, accidents, families moving on without telling anyone. But Thomson didn't buy it, not when the disappearances stretched further out of town, not when the same strange details kept cropping up. Kids gone missing on quiet roads, kids last seen near hedgerows or old lanes, kids who vanished on Fridays, and always the faintest mention of a man on a bike. Thomson sat at his desk one rain-soaked evening, the station empty except for the ticking of the wall clock and the soft hiss of the gas lamp. His notebook lay open in front of him, pages covered in his tight, slanted handwriting. He tapped the end of his pencil against the same name he'd circled 3 times already. Mr. Bumbling, a name that should not have meant anything, a name that sounded harmless, silly. Even but it kept appearing in witness notes and overheard conversations, in the frightened whispers of children to whom didn't know they were being listened. A man with a basket, a man with warm muffins, a man who rode too slowly, a man whose coat did not fit right, a man whose eyes gleamed even in the rain. Thomson leaned back, rubbing the bridge of his nose. He wasn't a superstitious man. He didn't believe in ghosts, curses, or lanes that remembered things, but he believed in patterns, and this one was tightening like a noose. He flipped to the next page, a map of Washington. He'd drawn himself, roads and lanes marked in thick pencil. He'd circled the places where the kids had vanished: Concord, Blackfell, Usworth, Bomston, even 5 or 6 from further out, Pensaw, Shiny Row, Harriton. All the circles connected, all the lines pointed inward to one place, Spout Lane. A knock at the station door made him jump. He snapped the notebook shut and slid it into his coat. Just as the door creaked open, a young constable poked his head in. "Sir, another report. A lad from Albany this time, didn't come home after school." Thomson's jaw tightened. "Friday?" he asked. The constable nodded. Thomson stood pulling on his coat. "Right, get your boots on, we're going out." "Where to, sir?" Thomson paused in the doorway, eyes narrowing as the rain hammered against the window. "Spout Lane." The constable swallowed, thought that was just old stories, sir. Thomson didn't answer. He didn't need to, because deep down, beneath the logic, beneath the training, beneath the years of being a proper copper, he knew something was wrong with that lane, something old, something patient, and something that wasn't finished. Not by a long shot.